Welcome everybody to Forza Horizon 4, and today we're taking a look at the 2002 Mazda RX-7 Spirit R Type A. Now this RX-7 is the third generation RX-7, which was produced between 1992 and 2002, with around 68,000 made in total. However, only 1,500 or so were Spirit R versions, and a little over 1,000 of those were this Type A, as there were two other versions, the Type B and the Type C. Now the Type B was pretty much similar to this Type A, but had a 2+2 configuration, and the Type C was also the same as the Type B, but only had a 4-speed manual and less power, whereas this and the Type B had a 5-speed manual and way more power. And yeah, the Spirit R was basically several versions of previous limited run specials, combining all those extra features that were on those cars, but with a couple of extras like cross-drilled brake motors and lightweight Recaro seats. So yeah, they're not the only new additions. Obviously, like I said, it combined other additions from previous limited run editions of the RX-7, but yeah, they're the couple of new additions that were never on any previous versions. Plus obviously it's got a front splitter, new wheels, and a rear spoiler that the standard RX-7, which is also on this game from 1997, didn't have. And yeah, it's slightly better under the bonnet as well, as now it has 276 horsepower, 231 pounds-feet of torque from its 1.3 litre twin turbocharged Wankel rotary engine. So yeah, that's 15 extra horsepower and 14 extra pounds-feet of torque over the 97 RX-7, and because of those Recaro seats and the lighter wheels, it weighs 2,800 pounds, which is 31 pounds less than the other RX-7 on this game. So yeah, slightly more power, better brakes, a little bit less weight, and quite frankly I think it looks a lot better as well with those new wheels, front splitter and rear spoiler. Looks more of a sporty vehicle, quite frankly. And yeah, even if it does have that bit of a square on the front with that license plate holder, still looks a little bit better than the previous version. But to see what this car's really like, we're going to have to take it out onto the open road and see what it can do. So yeah, let's get out there. Now I know those changes that I've talked about with this car over the standard RX-7 only seem minor, but trust me, they make a difference. They really do. Because with those better brakes and the slightly less in weight, it handles and brakes better, which means it's a more fun, sporty vehicle to try out. And then with that additional bit of power, it might not well make it any faster to 60 at 5.1 seconds, but it does make it faster to 100 at 12.5 seconds, which is 1.5 seconds quicker than the standard RX-7. And because of that spoiler, they have the same top speed of 179 miles an hour. So yeah, enough changes have made this car a much better vehicle, quite frankly. Now I did like the original RX-7, it was a good car, but it wasn't one that I truly enjoyed driving, even though I did respect what it could do, and certainly what it could do against, you know, bigger engine, more expensive sports cars of the time. But the slight alterations to this have added up to make a much better and much more enjoyable car to drive. And yeah, it's enough of a change from the standard vehicle to more than mean that its inclusion in this game is worthwhile. And it's certainly far better than the other car that has come onto this game this week, than the Nissan Sentra, which is also a Japanese car that has been slightly altered from its standard version. But yeah, because this car was already pretty good, the changes haven't been needed to be massive to make it even better, whereas that Sentra really does need a lot more going for it than a new suspension and a slightly more powerful engine. So yeah, cracking vehicle really, and I'm sure plenty of drifters and tuners are going to enjoy the hell out of this car, especially since you can do all those drift changes and widen the track on the car wheels and etc. So yeah, I'm sure plenty more people will get more enjoyment out of this than me, but I can enjoy it for its standard version as it is now, rather than, you know, having to alter it completely to make it even faster and even quicker in terms of handling it and power. So yeah, I really do rather like it, and yeah, it's a big surprise really, because I didn't expect to like it all that much as any more than the standard version, really. I didn't think these slight alterations would make a big difference, but they well and truly have. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.